Hey everyone! D21 Beast Rob here, back with another figure review for you guys here today, and today we're looking at the Marvel Superhero Masters Micro Series Loki and Hulk 2-pack released by Hasbro in 2016. Just having a little fun with you guys there in the intro. Hopefully you've seen the Captain America Civil War trailer featuring Spider-Man, and if not, go check it out, and then check out my actual reaction to the trailer where I break down some of the scenes and tell you what I think is pretty cool about this movie coming up. But enough about Marvel movies, let's talk about Marvel toys. Recently I reviewed the Spider-Man vs. Rhino 2-pack from this same series, and the Micro Master figures are quickly becoming my favorite toy line of 2016. And if nothing else, they're certainly in the running for one of the most charming. As you can see here, we do have the same blister bubble packaging we saw with that last Versus 2-pack. We've got some computer-rendered versions of Micro Masters in the upper left, and then we've got that blister bubble packaging that does house Loki and Hulk inside as well as their accessories, and at the bottom we've got the Marvel Superhero Masters Micro Series logo. Flipping this package around on the back, we do have an image of a mashed up Hulk taking on a mashed up Loki, and below that we do have some images of some other micro figures available in this line: Captain America, Spider-Man, Rhino, and Anti-Venom. Alright toy fans, so that's the packaging. Let's say we get this Micro Trickster and Micro Bruiser out of the box and see what they're all about. Here they are out of the packaging, and I've got to say these Micro Master figures are just as cuddly and adorable as the previous ones that I've already looked at. Loki actually sticks out to me the most. He's got quite the noggin on him. You see these giant horns coming off the front of his head, and he's got a blonde ponytail coming out the back, and it has actually been painted a little bit. Just some nice detail on the face. He's got no paint detail on his body, which is different from his standard Masters version. We'll compare him in just a moment. But he does have some yellow paint around the boots, yellow plastic for the hands, and then he does have a removable cape, just like we saw with the Thor Micro Master figure that I looked at originally. Hulk, on the other hand, is just a little more basic. The only paint detail he has is on his hair, as you see here, with a dark shade of green, the eyes, the mouth, and I love the expression on this Hulk's face, and then paint detail here on the pants, but otherwise he's sculpted and looks just like a Hulk should. Believe it or not, this isn't actually the first time that a Hulk and Loki Master figure have been packaged together. Back a couple of years ago when Hasbro initially debuted the Master figure line, we actually received Hulk and Loki in a 2-pack, with a bunch of extra accessories that have been scattered to the bottom of my son's toy box. But as you can see here, these are the basic figures we received in the 6-inch scale. And as I mentioned, the original Loki figure had a lot more paint deco on his body than what we're seeing with the Micro Master figure. Also, this Loki came with a giant trident-like staff, and we do actually get a staff with the smaller Loki figure. Very much looks like the staff that Loki used in the first Avenger movie. But a downside about this Micro Loki staff is that it does tend to weigh the figure a little bit and make it hard for him to stand. He wobbles just a tad, but if you straighten the hand just right, you should be able to get him standing upright. Hulk, on the other hand, has a different accessory. As you see here, we do have sort of a gamma irradiated fist accessory. It is designed for the right hand, and just like we saw with the Spider-Man figure, you pull off the right hand of Hulk and he does kind of stick this giant fist up in the air. I do actually wish that Hasbro would have designed the fist to fit on the left hand, but I suppose you might have run into an issue with Micro Hulk being able to stand up. As he is now, with the way you need to position the fist on this Micro Hulk figure, I do feel like it puts him in perfect placement to be able to deliver a crushing uppercut to any foe. And what are Master figures if not fun to mix and match with other figures in the line? This Micro Loki figure, though, I do need to note, I think has a much more entertaining and much more fun head sculpt than the original Master Loki head sculpt that we received. In fact, let's go ahead and see what this head looks like on the larger Loki Master figure. And I've got to say, while the head seems a tad bit skinny for the body, I do actually like it better than the original head. Unfortunately, that slenderness I don't think carries as well over to the Hulk Master figure. If you try to put the Micro Hulk head on the regular size Master Hulk body, it does look just a little bit too tiny. And consequently, I feel that also makes the 6-inch Hulk head a bit too large for the Micro Hulk figure. But do whatever you want, go nuts, this line's about using your imagination. There should be nobody who's allowed to tell you that you can't make a Spider Hulk if you really want to. And articulation on these micro figures is exactly as we've seen before. The arms will rotate, the heads will rotate, but I don't feel like that's meant to be actual articulation for the figure. I think it's just a byproduct of the ability to remove the pieces and mix them with other figures in the line. Height-wise, we can see that Master's Hulk does stand right about 2.5 inches tall, while Master's Loki stands a little closer to 3 inches if we count the horns. One more time, here they are compared to the standard Master's Loki figure, and the original Master's Hulk figure. And finally, here they are compared to the 6-inch scaled Marvel Legends Infinite Series Wolverine.
What? There's more of you? For crying out loud, I'm living with the Muppet Babies!
Alright toy fans, well that's my review of the Marvel Superhero Masters Micro Series Loki vs. Hulk 2-pack released by Hasbro in 2016. Overall, this is my third review of the Micro Master figure line, and I've got to say, my opinion hasn't changed. These guys are a lot of fun. I think the sculpt works nice, I like the accessories, the paintwork that's there is pretty clean, and especially where these particular Hulk and Loki Master figures are concerned, I love the expressive faces that have been given to these little minifigures. Definitely check them out. Now, can we get Series 2 already? I gotta have that Ghost Rider. Well, thanks for watching this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. What's been your favorite Micro Masher so far? Let me know in the comments below. You can pick one I've reviewed, or perhaps one you've even purchased on your own. If you guys like what you saw here, please give me a like and share this video with your friends. It really helps me out. Keep up with me on Twitter and Instagram at D21Beast, and I'll see you guys next time.